welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's not exactly what I intended it to be when I first started recording, and so instead of me drawing stuff in my sketchbook today, you're going to see me working on some prints and cutting some prints out that I'd already gotten printed and just doing a little bit of work today as I talk. Today's video is going to be about why I will not talk about politics on my art Instagram or YouTube. And I know this sounds a little bit of an oxymoron because I'm talking about it today, but I will not be talking about politics. I'm going to be talking about why I don't talk about politics. And I find that it's okay to talk about politics, but I don't want that to get in the way of my art. I want my art channel to be a positive place, a happy place for people to come and be politic free, because in this world it seems like all of our social media has been bombarded with nothing but political agendas, and that's coming from both sides. And I'm not going to tell you which side I'm on because that's way too complicated for a 10-minute video and it's unnecessary for me to talk about it. For me, I want my art to be just my art. I don't want to promote anything. I don't want it to be a symbol for anybody, because my art is just me, and I don't want that to take away from who I am. Because politics does not define me. Politics does not define anybody. And it is just an opinion and a belief system. And it can become toxic very, very quickly. And I know that this is coming right after a very big issue that has been presented to us in the United States. And I had to step away from social media, which I have been sick this week anyways, but I had to step away from any type of social media because it was making me sick watching all of the people arguing and being hateful towards one another about this topic, when I don't feel like we need to be divided. Us as people do not need to be fighting one another. We don't need to be divided, and that is why I don't like posting or commenting or talking about politics on any social media platform for any of my accounts. I don't talk about it on my personal account. I don't talk about it on my photography or videography account, and I sure won't ever talk about it on my art accounts. And that is not to say that there are people that do post about that. I do not have anything against people who post or talk about what they believe in. That is just not, that's not me. I am a little old-fashioned in the sense that politics is just kind of taboo to talk about, because you don't really know what kind of response you're going to get from people when you talk about politics. It's just very sensitive. And I fully believe that for me, I would much rather just go to the voting poll and vote on what I believe in rather than talk about it and ruin my mental health by arguing with people about it online. And with the world as the way it is, I just want my art YouTube and Instagram account to be a safe place for people to come and enjoy my art and not have to worry about scrutiny from me for having an opinion that is seemingly offensive or hateful or anything like that. And again, this is not to bash anybody who does that. I find that for me, when I talk to other people about this kind of issue, they say that when they see posts on people's art accounts about politics, which this is not swayed me in any way. I will not talk about it regardless. That if their opinion is not the same as the person who is looking at that art, they have the need to remove them and unfollow them. Not just because the opinion is not the same, but sometimes we just want to get online and see good art and not have to worry about having something shoved down your throat. And oh my goodness, I'm starting to get controversial here. I just think that things are fragile and our world is fragile, and I don't want to see communities go up in flames all because of a differing opinion. I have friends who disagree with me. I have family who disagree with me on my stance, whatever that is, and it doesn't hurt me that they have a differing opinion. It hurts me if they walk away from me because of my differing opinion. And I don't want that. I don't want to lose a friend or a family member or someone close to me just because we don't agree on something that is really close to my heart. And I don't like conflict. I'm sure you are beginning to notice that I avoid conflict like the plague. I don't like it. My fiance will say differently, but I don't like conflict at all. It makes me feel ugly. And I feel like politics is a gateway to being in a very bad mental state. It's just very toxic. Nowadays, we don't have an environment where politics is neutral. It's all one way or another. You can't swing both ways. You can't ride the fence. You have to have an opinion. Based on that opinion, even if you're forced into it, you'll be scrutinized. And I want us to have a place, I want us to have a community where we just don't talk about it, where we just love on one another and enjoy what we enjoy, whether that's art or cars or video games, and not have to worry about other people judging you for that. Art has been my safe place for a long time. I started doing art when I was in second grade, and that never stopped. Through my parents' divorce, through my friendship troubles, through going through multiple colleges and being in a very bad mental space, art has been the only reprieve from that for me. And I don't want that to change. And I feel like other people probably feel the same way, that they just want somewhere to go that is away from life, from the world, from politics, from mean people, bullies. And I want my channel to be that. I want to be able to give you a place where, even if my videos are not very aesthetic, I'm working on that, but even if my videos are not aesthetic and they're not the most beautiful videos you've ever seen, that you can still count on my channel to be neutral and a place where you don't have to worry about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to act. It'll be constant throughout the whole time that I have my channel, and I plan to stick by this. And if you come in the comments on me and you have hateful comments, that is fine. Just know that if you do continue to comment in a very hateful way, I will block you, and I will first try to reach out to you and ask you what is the problem and why you feel such a negative way towards me. But I do not want there to be too much negativity on the channel, and I just want this place to be as safe for me as it is for you, and as safe for you as it is for me. And I hope that everybody has a good weekend and everybody stays safe and healthy, and has a great 4th of July. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here and get some more rest. I'm still recovering from being sick. So this is my only audio recording, and hopefully it will be good enough. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye.